What's up everyone? Today's video is a bit different from all of our typical videos. I have to do things a little bit differently so I can show you guys the scenes because you won't be able to see the scenes for copyright reasons. So what we're going to do today is look at each scene UglySonic is in the new Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie. We'll show off a few clips, funny moments, and then we'll break down all of the stuff and I'll give my takes. So without any further ado, let's dive into this. When I found out that Sonic was going to be in the new Chippendale movie, needless to say, I was very surprised. It's not really the fact that Sonic was going to be cameoing in another movie, it was that the studio is Disney. Not only is Disney very strict with their properties, but using another studio's character was just not really in their wheelhouse and something they didn't do that often. And after viewing the first trailer and seeing a bunch of franchises referenced that aren't Disney properties, I was like, okay, I'm interested in seeing how this works. But the more surprising thing is that it wasn't just Sonic appearing in this movie, it was the Ugly Sonic, at least that's what he's referred to in this movie, from the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie from 2020 before he was redesigned. First time we see movie Sonic is at a convention Dale is attending, where he is very explicitly mentioned as Ugly Sonic.
Yes, Ugly Sonic, that's the spirit.
There are a bunch of shots of him in other movies where he's in like this war costume, which is actually a screenshot right out of the first trailer. He's a basketball player, noir stuff, all of it. This is a very different take on Sonic, and that is because this is parody. Like I predicted, they did not get the rights to use Sonic in this movie, but because it falls under parody law and they explicitly mention that this isn't even the real Sonic, which we'll get to a little bit later, they were free to do whatever they wanted, leading to this being the oldest depiction of the Sonic character we have received, with him being a washed-up has-been, sporting some ugly jacket with tassels, sunglasses, and a big pot belly. But most importantly, they make sure to spotlight his ugly human teeth. I've seen a lot of people worried that this is going to be very disrespectful to the Sonic the Hedgehog character, and that's not really the case. It is disrespectful to the original Sonic movie design, it points out how ugly he is, but he's not just there for that reason. They're not making fun of the entire Sonic franchise or the entire Sonic movie franchise, it's just this design. If they make him funny, I really don't see an issue with that, and I found him very entertaining in this movie, and Tim Robinson delivers a very entertaining performance. Next time movie Sonic pops up is like midway through the movie, and I won't say why they're exactly going to him, but they need his help in his connections with the FBI. That's right, Sonic is saying that he has a new show with the FBI called UglySonic, Uglier Crimes. Oh my god.
Where I do ride-alongs with the FBI. It's called Ugly Sonic, Uglier Crimes.
And Chip and Dale just don't believe him. Also, a fun little detail here, Ugly Sonic has CDs sitting on his table, so I'm pretty sure that he was making music in between all the stuff he was doing. But towards the end of the movie, Sonic actually helps Chip and Dale save the day, filming his show with the FBI. It sounds so stupid, but this is real. Sonic tries to celebrate but bites his tongue because he has such big human teeth. Also, I think he has a slight Brooklyn accent, which is interesting.
I told you I had a show, Dale! Ow, stupid teeth, I think I just bit my tongue!
Those are really all the Sonic scenes in the movies. Once again, it's not a cameo, but it's also not the largest role in the world. It is really interesting seeing Sonic in another studio movie, but at the same time, it's not Sonic. It's a very parodied version of Sonic. A very ultra-specific version of the character, not the Sonic we all know and love, obviously. I think it veers so far away from what we know Sonic as that I don't even associate it as the same Sonic. He's so different, he's so crazy, but I kind of love it. Disney kind of needed to do this so they wouldn't run into rights issues, so they had to make him as weird and different and crazy as possible. But I'm glad that he's given things to do in this movie. I'm also glad that he gets a little bit of respect as well. Towards the end of the movie, when he does help Chip and Dale save the day, he wasn't lying about getting work in a new TV show. No, he actually had the show. Not just that, but if it wasn't for Ugly Sonic, they wouldn't have saved the day. It's not a very nuanced character by any means. There's no big character arc. It is a handful of scenes that he's just placed in. Plus, this isn't a movie you should take very seriously at all. This is more of a comedy than anything. So I'd say don't walk into this movie expecting anything too crazy in terms of Sonic's character and anything like that. I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna have to say this because I've seen a lot of dialogue on Twitter. This is not going to be your new favorite Sonic, I don't believe. This is a joke character. This is a parody role. They're not trying to be movie Sonic or modern Sonic or any other depiction of the character. This isn't even real Sonic, which they explicitly mention. So I'd say just go into this looking to laugh at the character and have a good time. It's really not that serious. serious, and you shouldn't take it that serious, because I have seen a lot of people taking it that serious. I know a lot of people don't like the Sonic movie design, and it carries a lot of negative baggage, but at the end of the day, that Sonic got changed and fixed, and we're in a very successful Sonic movie franchise right now, and I don't see the harm in them making fun of it in this movie. It's not like they're bringing him back in the actual movies. Disney just used him in this movie for a few jokes, and I think it worked really well. Sometimes I think the Sonic fanbase can fall into the problem of taking the franchise a bit too seriously, treating it as if it's their own child, and while I do appreciate the love and care, sometimes you just need to lighten up and have a little bit of fun, and that's all really this movie is trying to be, fun. Not just with Sonic the Hedgehog, but with all of the characters in the movie. I think it's a very fun ride and you'll have a good time watching it. I'm definitely still having problems processing what I just watched, as this is very strange to see. Like I said, Sonic has now been in 3 different Disney movies, the first 2 Wreck-It Ralphs, and now this. You'd think he'd have a larger role in Wreck-It Ralph, but no. I'm interested in seeing if this relationship between Sonic and Disney will grow at all, as I'm sure we'll see Sonic appear in more different movies outside of Disney as well. I've tried to mention this, but Sonic is becoming more of a popular character than he has in any other era of the character before. Thanks to the movie, Sonic is very successful right now. So you're gonna kinda have to get used to seeing Sonic not only depicted in different roles in different pieces of media, but you're also gonna have to get used to a lot of parody stuff like this. So many other franchises get this kind of treatment, and I know it's kind of new with Sonic, but I'm really looking forward to this, as seeing Sonic in more things and getting more Sonic content is always so fun. I never saw this coming, and it completely made my weekend. I'm honestly very happy about this. That whole old design situation was such a mess, and it wasn't really a great time to be a Sonic fan, and everybody was looking back at that Sonic as this horrible thing, and well, yes, that design is still bad and he's ugly. I think this movie might have accidentally done a really great job at putting the history of this entire character design tied up in this little nice bow. Yes, the design is ugly and they know that, but I honestly think this kind of serves as really good closure for the Sonic era. It utilizes this thing that almost everybody universally hated and puts it in something really good and utilizes it in the right way. He's entertaining in this movie, he's funny, they know what this character is and they're playing into the joke, and I think that's why it works so well. Like I mentioned, he doesn't have that much screen time. He does have more appearances than the other quote-unquote cameos in the movie, but he also doesn't overstay his welcome. Remember, this is a Chip and Dale movie, and they are trying to push more Disney characters than they are Sonic the Hedgehog characters. So don't really go into this thing expecting a big Sonic fest, because that's not really what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a couple scenes of movie Sonic, and that'll be fun. But honestly, enjoy the rest of the movie for what it is. A pretty entertaining ride with some pretty good meta humor. So that all being said, I really enjoyed UglySonic in the new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, and I recommend you guys go check out the movie for yourself. The film is out right now on Disney+. And with all of that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys